Hi everyone, I'm just going to go over the Craft 1 practice assessment. Okay, so if anyone wants to get a wee head start on the revision, you can do so by watching this video. Okay. First thing to notice is it does say here, unless otherwise stated, calculation should be rounded to 2 decimal places. First question then, radius is measured as 56.75. Round this radius measurement to 1 decimal place. So there's my 0.75. I just want one number after the point, so I look to the second one, it's a 5, so it's going to push that 7 up to an 8, so we get 56.8 centimetres. Question 2, the resistance is showing a reading of 4.07 times 10 to the negative 3. Write this resistance out in full. Remember with your scientific notation, if it's to the power of a negative number, it's a small number, and that tells us how many zeros we have. So that's 0.00407. It's always worth a check. If it's the negative 3 here, I want to move this decimal point 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I need to get rid of those dots so it doesn't look like I've got extra decimal points in my number. One more. Okay, 3a. Calculate 3.6 times 10 to the 4, take away 2.05 times 10 to the power of 3, rounding my answer to 3 significant figures. Let's get the calculator ready. Okay, on our calculator then, we're doing 3.6 times 10 to the power of 4, take away 2.05 times 10 to the power of 3. That comes out at 33,950. I want an answer to 3 significant figures. So 1, 2, 3. After that 9 is a 5, so that's going to push that 9 up, which is then going to push that 3 up. So my answer to 3 significant figures would be 3, 4, 0, 0, 0. Part B, write this answer in scientific notation. Scientific notation, I need a number between 1 and 10 to begin with, so that's going to be 3.4. Then I've moved my decimal place. Let me change my pen colour from here to here, so I've gone 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. It's going to be 3.4 times 10 to the power of 4. Let's get rid of those blue lines. Oh, that didn't work very well, did it? There we go, back on track. Number 4. Distance travelled is found by multiplying the speed travelled by the length of time. Determine the distance travelled when the speed is 52 metres per second and the time is 75 seconds. We're told we need to multiply the two together. So we need to do 52 times 75. 52 times 75 is 3,900 metres. I'm asked for an answer in scientific notation, so I want 3.9 times 10 to the power of 3. Number 5, a charge of 72C is increased by 5%. What's the new charge? So I want to start with finding 5% of 72. Percent means out of 100, so do 5 divided by 100 times 72. That's going to give me 3.6. That's how much extra it has been increased by. So then we need to add it on. So we get 75.6C. Number 6, the ratio of the driven gear to the drive wheel is 3 to 2. The total number of teeth is 45. Determine the number of teeth on both the driven gear and the drive gear. Okay, so I'm looking for my total number. So I want to know what my total number of shares is. 3 add 2 gives me 5. I've got 45. I need to split it into 5 equal parts. So it's 9 for each part. So for the driven, It's 3 lots of that, so we do 3 times 9, which is 27. For the drive, it's 2 lots, so it'd be 2 times 9, which is 18. Remember, we've got a wee check here. 18 and 27 gets me back to my 45. Number 7, the maximum permitted level of voltage dropped within the UK is 3% for lightning. If the voltage across a light drops from 230 to 225, is this drop within the permitted guidance? A couple of ways you can do this. You can find out what the percentage drop is, or you can find out what the maximum drop is going to be. I think that's probably the easiest way of doing it, so that's the way I'm going to be doing it. So my maximum drop would be 3% of 230. Percent means out of 100. That comes out at 6.9. 230, take away 6.9 is 223.1 volts. So that's the lowest allowed. Here it's dropped to 225, which is higher than that, so it is within the permitted guidance. We need some kind of explanation here, and because it is maths, we need to use the numbers to explain. So we can say since 225 is greater than 223.1, the drop is permitted. If anyone did it the other way, if anyone did it by working out the percentage drop between that, that's absolutely fine as well. I'll do it that way as well. I'll just go down to the bottom of the page down here. So we've gone from 230 to 225. That is a drop of 5. I want to know what percentage that was of the original. So we're going to do 5 divided by 230 times 100. That is a drop of 2.17%. 2.17% is less than 3%, so the drop is permitted. The drop is within, sorry about my writing on here, the guidance. Last one, number 8. In an alloy, the ratio of copper to gold is 7:2. Sorry, I'll read that again. The ratio of gold to copper is 7:2. So there's my gold, there's my copper. That's in ratio 7:2. How much copper is needed if we've got 126 grams of gold? So we've got 126 grams of gold, and I want to know how much copper. So these are the two that match, 126 and the 7. So let's divide to find out how we get from one to the other. That's 18. So then I need 2 lots of the 18 for the copper, which is 36 kilograms. Okay. We will spend some time going over this in class as well. This is just in case anyone wants to look at it before class time.